Dalton. Finally got the public test server back working. So back on the grind again. I had to grab something smaller. I forgot them on Smithfield Dam. So I had to switch this up a little bit. I would use that. That's not gonna cut it. So I'm gonna have to get me a scalp job done. Be nice to go in and use as much, put it off to the side. Let's put this controls up. Why they keep messing with my controls? Every time I turn around, they always mess with my controls. Uh-oh. Stop the truck. Something going on. Yeah, it's like my bill started doing some stuff. Okay. I'm gonna have to switch it up a little bit. I guess this is where reward getting the public test server back. It's alright. I use controller, not a problem. Just happy all my progress still intact. So we ain't too bad off. Monster. Like that. Alright, let's see. 80 right there. Get another vehicle. Might have to use this. Well, this is, I just got this, so I might as well go and use it. Normally we use my other truck, but that's alright, I use it. Upgrade all the way up. What's first test run? Let's go with some of it. Oh, okay. I'll go on with that then. Yeah. I'll go with those tires. Check roller bumper. Yeah, I think I just found another scout. This boy's a monster. I like this. Fuel tank. Alright. Check the plate. The stuff inside. Too bad I can't put everything in there. Use my fuel. Still give me the roller. Some other stuff. Sorry. Get that one. What's that hit on the back of this thing? I ain't even bother to look. Hopefully I do. We shall see. I'm to drag the thing out of there then. That's alright. I'll get you out. Kurt. Looks like I'm gonna go the exclusive way. Scenic way. done as fast as I can. This thing's small enough to get through there. I want to get nothing smaller because normally certain scout vehicles don't have trailer points. Well, trailer names. Went on Andreas. Anybody on my other on my personal page as well as group pages. Welcome to the page. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Can't look at all three of them. Too busy trying to get things done here. Okay, so they got another thing over there too. This thing up, then I gotta go to Island Lake, which probably gonna still take a few minutes to. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and kill a few minutes. It's gonna take that long just for us to load back up again. Forgot what the headlights is. Oh, there we go. Dang, it's even darker. Use the controller today. I'll probably take a minute for it to. I was fortunate to be able to still have all my content. Public test server been acting up real bad. Guess they might have released the update too early. Wait a minute, where am I going? I'm going the right way. Oh, on the opposite side of the road. Alright. See how she handling this mud. Wow. Flip turn that quick. Come on, get on back up off your wheels. On your wheels. You do it to me. tail end. Swing it. There we go. Come on up. Back on your wheels. Let's go. Yeah. It's like every time the public test server acts up, what normally happens. I have to wait until I get about right there. Can I go to the left? No, I gotta keep going. Oh, I think I'm passing it. Yep. Moving too fast. Alright, now we're gonna seriously go some off-road. Now, just like I said, y'all like to crash. This is a perfect game to crash in. I don't be trying to crash on purpose, but just the whole concept. Alright, let's see if we can get over this water. I may have to redo the thing because that's messed my route up. Damn, when the thing do that. Gotta go through all this again. Luckily, I'm already almost there anyway. I gotta go across some more water. Right. Oh, Mike Man. I knew he probably was coming through. Appreciate it, Mike Man. Knew you was coming through sooner or later. I just didn't see you on my other page. Uh-oh, here we go. Something that went on again. Ooh. Stop this thing. Stop this crazy thing. Something that went out. Now I guess now the oh now my steering wheel want to work now. It's crazy. Everything want to start acting haywire. Must be a tug of war. Yeah, see. Tug of war with the controller, between the controller and the steering wheel. See something. There's always something kooky acting up. Controller, steering wheel. Now that may have fixed it. We shall see. Nope, didn't fix it. I have to leave the steering wheel alone for a minute. That's about the public test server. You know how it's feeling. Juan Baja. Arriba. Needed a break from the steering wheel anyway. I've been in the game for a minute, but the regular game had froze up for some reason, so ended up having to see if the public test server worked, and it worked, so I would take it. All right, this is what we're supposed to be getting. See if I can hook up to it. It's drag that boy. Yeah, it look like it don't hook up. That's okay. Still gonna drag her on out of there. Just pick her on up anyway. And we wouldn't even consider this a scout. But what it is. Working between the steering wheel and the controller and the keyboard. You need to get that together. Pull you on out of there. Sure would have been nice if it was connected to the truck, but I probably could have got a pickup truck to do it. First time ever using this. Alright, let's see where we at. We're getting close. Over here. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe we wasn't that far away. Still gonna take a minute for it to get over to the map. I'm gonna keep this thing connected. And hopefully I got a vehicle over there that qualified to hook up to it. Alright, time to travel. See how long it take us. We already knocked out half an hour already. No point. It's gonna take long for the do whatever. Try to get all what can be done in a small amount of time. Oh yeah, I'm looking at my on my personal page. I have 3.4K followers. Okay. Now on the flip side, I have 9K follow. I'm following 9K folks. Okay. So it comes down to that. Like I said, here's my gaming page. This is my gaming page. This is my exhaust. Can't exhaust no other way other than this way. I know everybody has their way of doing it, but this is my way of doing it. So, to be fair, I'm sure I had sent everybody a request to like my page, to like my game page. I'm sure I did. If you look in your inbox, check it. Okay? If I can get, we'll see. Well, I'm not making no promises. I mean, it's up to you. You know, because plea bargain. If I got the plea bargain, then I got always plea bargain. plea bargain. It's either you want to do it or you don't. Now, just like I said, I'm following more people that are following me. So, to be fair about the situation, show the love. That's all I'm expecting. I normally don't ask for it. I normally don't gripe about it. It's whatever. But I know I sent everybody a request to like my page. You know what really pushed me to Facebook? Because I was on YouTube and I couldn't get where I wanted to be on YouTube. I have 357 people on YouTube, subs on YouTube. Okay, within a year, I surpassed that within a year. It took me since 2012 to get 357 people to sub on YouTube. I'm on Twitch now. There's another platform. So I'm worldwide. It's all about you sharing being straight up, showing your support. I'm not asking for no money. The star thing is there. That's only for somebody. That's optional. That's option. That's always gonna be open because that's the way out. And a lot of people know I'm business. I'm always the business. You see me in a shirt and tie. 9 times out of 10, I'm not in a shirt and tie, and then I'm in the so-called monkey suit, trying to figure things out. Whether it's the monkey suit outside to work on my cars or a monkey suit at the job. Just being honest. So, that's it. That's all I'm asking for. I ain't asking for a whole lot. Guaranteed, if I can get 1,000 people to like, not even 1,000, because I'm already at 566, so I need another 500, 600, and it put me at 1,000 subs. 1,000 followers. So, just like I don't go live on my personal page like I used to, but I went live on it. I've showed myself on my personal page. When I found out they had, because I'm an opportunist. You understand where I'm coming from? I just hit a year at my job. That's just the new job that I was at. I'm not telling you what it is. That's none of your business. But those that follow me, that know me and know I work a job, and what job I work, they know what I'm talking about. Okay? Hit a year, about to be in the co-op little thing that they got. Incentive. I use that incentive because that's a professional way of saying an incentive. And got the employee of the month. 3 strikes, 3 points, and one. And yesterday was my actual year. So it ain't like I can't do this stuff. I do it everywhere. If I'm on Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, whatever, I'm everywhere. I shine everywhere. This ain't just something, a coincidence, and if I'm making money for somebody else, of course they gonna shine better than me. Now it's time for me to shine. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at me shining now. What it's about. It's all about me now. It's already been about everybody else, but it's about me now. Because at the end of the day, I still gotta take care of me. Appreciate it, Michael Tech Loan Game. Yeah. And I'm sure everybody else because if we look at Facebook, everybody's a digital creator now. Everybody can go live. Everybody can receive stars. So why wouldn't y'all share? Why wouldn't you understand how this works? It's give and take, give and take, give and take. That's what it is. Sharing is caring. That's what it is. It's always been. Word of mouth has always been the thing that moves. Normally I don't talk, but just like that, now you're sort of understanding why. And I'm talking in a small amount of time because once this is, I'm only going to stream for about an hour and a half, barely an hour. Why? Because why would I put 2.5 hours in and I'm not getting that 2.5 hour incentive? And they say hard work pay off, but it really doesn't. It really, really doesn't. Not as much as you would think. It should pay off. It should. If you work your job, it should pay off. If you only get 1/3 of what you're worth, your bosses are making more money than you, they're leveraging you. Now I'm leveraging the system. I'm leveraging Facebook, just like I leverage YouTube. My same videos I have on here, I upload them to YouTube. So if you're following me on YouTube, you're seeing the same thing. But that's for my other audience. If you're part of that audience, you're gonna see multiple things from multiple audience. I mean, same thing from three multiple audience, because that's the way it is. You know. So I have a link tree and I have it connected, and I think I've shared the link tree before. You know, and I'm connected that way because you can always reach out to me. Now, me responding, I ain't gonna always respond. Can't. I mean, I have a life outside of it, so I'm not gonna respond. I could be at work. To the point, today is my day off. Technically, this morning I had to work. I had to do some work. I had to go out and get some things taken care of while I was out, and I got to go back out again to take care of business. See, I got life that has to go on outside of this. I'm sure everybody else has the same thing. So this is just an outlet for a person to say, hello, how you doing? How your day going? My day was interesting, or whatever it is. You know, it's a place to vent out, because this is where I vent out. This is where I allow anybody else to vent out. But there is safeguards here. There are certain places. I mean, because this is a family stream, and I have other people professional people that are watching me, because they're part of my circle. So the same professionalism I show here, I show everywhere. This ain't just the only place I show it. I show it everywhere. That's why I hit the 3 marks. That's how I hit the 3 marks. And in every job I've gotten, I've got, if I didn't get employee of the month, this is probably the first job I ever had employee of the month. So I had it at every job I worked at. Every job I worked, I rose to the occasion. Was it easy? No, it was not. Did I rise to the occasion? Yes, I did. If somebody did not like me, yeah, that's fine. That's the way it was. So, but that did not stop me from benefiting, reaping the benefits. Was in a downtown area of my city, but from 03 to 2020. Before that, I was a general laborer for so many years. Then for 5 years, I was a cab driver. My whole career from 94 up to this point, I work on cars, and mainly work on my own. I can give you advice on what to do while I work on your car. May cost you too much. Why? Because I value my time. Can I see you somewhere where it's a little bit cheaper? Yes, I can. Or it may be a little more expensive than me. They may have more resources. That's what it's about. Sharing is caring. I have said this before. I don't ask for it. I mean, just a simple gesture. Just as simple as hello, as simple as goodbye, simple as thank you, simple as it. It's the same thing. Now, I've been doing this since 2020. Since 2020. Okay? Now, my thing started up faster. I'm surprised it did, but it started up fast. But normally, it takes a little longer because I normally have more mods in there, but this time I don't have any mods. But I've been doing this since 2019, not 2020, 2019, and I'm at 500 followers. Point. But on my personal page, when I reached out to my person, I just hit, and every group that I'm in, I am a top person. I have a mark, or I have a VIP little symbol on each group I'm in. Why? because I understand that. I understand the business side. They need my support, so I am going to support. Oh, you know, am I? Do I have a chip on my shoulder? Yeah, I have a chip on my shoulder when I see I don't get what I should. What they say, hard work pay off. This is hard work. It only pays off if you're benefiting from it. If you're not benefiting from it, you're not. It's just not benefiting. And just being honest. All right, let's see if we can find. We just got. Try to see if I got another vehicle around here. I probably don't. Yep, that's probably the only vehicle that's around. See, that's why. This is Island Lake too. And I've been on here. If you notice that I've been across here and done a lot of work already in here, but not everything has been done. So a lot of it's done on my main game. So let's see if I should have grabbed another vehicle. I may have to grab another vehicle to or I can just drop it right there, right at the broken lumber yard. I probably won't be able to finish this contract, but at least I can have it where I'll have to bring a vehicle over there, and if I was hooked up to the trailer, it will allow me to hook up. Now, just like I said, I got a buddy of mine that's a fellow streamer. He's going over to Twitch. Why? Because he don't think he was treated fairly. That's why I said I have my platforms in place so I can be able to move around. I can juggle around my platform. If I figure I'm being treated unfairly here, I can go somewhere else. A few days ago, I was on Twitch. I sent a link out to Twitch. Nobody came in. I did 3 hours there. See my point? So it's all about if you're really, really serious about what you're doing and saying, because I'm true to what I do and say. Am I gonna give you anything? I mean, I understand you have to. That has to be earned. I can't just give you stuff and you're not supporting enough. I got a couple folks that support me, dearly support me, and they have reaped the benefits of supporting me in more ways than one. They put their money where their mouth was, and I didn't even look at that. So that's what it's about. We're all content creators, all of them. People doing skits, they're doing whatever they're doing just to make $1. Why? That's what they're doing. And it's fine. You do what you do. But it's within respect that you sort of respect what I'm trying to do. If I'm decided to pick, because I have to pick something that everybody can get. I can't have, a stream that's for strictly adult, and I got kids that's watching it. No, I can't do it. Just can't do it. Just being honest. So that's why and then if you look, and if you notice, every streamer, normally you go into their stream, they have the same thing. Why? Because they want a general audience. They don't want just adults, because this is, I've seen kids play this game, and it's an outlet. A lot of people say, oh, well, games is for kids. No, this is an outlet, just like you're drinking or you're smoking is an outlet. And then at the end of the day, this is rising to the occasion while other things are dying out. Why? Because at the end of the day, I ain't got to worry about a hangover and all the other crazy stuff. There's a lot of things I just don't have to deal with. As a other than play my game and vent out on the game, and that's it. I did play a couple rounds of ATS. Now I'm back in SnowRunner again, I just got a request to get back into my train game, my train sim world, and I will be getting in it momentarily. You know, so that's what it's about. Now, part of this, if you look at the majority of the work that's been done here, is I had to do the bridges. So I'm pretty much showing you the order, and I'm in a couple of these groups that actually are doing this. I mean, there's an order of how you actually play this game. A lot of people didn't even know mods actually just exist. Oh, I can't go there and get. But I can go and put this thing into a mode where I'm just dealing with the mods only. I even paid an extra $40 for the DLC for this game, so it's not never a cheapskate, you know. And that was to support the developers, because they have to pay the people that actually make the game. They have to pay the people. None of this stuff is for free. Everybody trying to live. Everybody trying to eat. What is it all about? Everybody's trying to eat, and it's room for everybody to eat. Got it anyway. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Got it anyway. Okay, so now the next thing. So what it is now? I need another vehicle, which I'm gonna technically need to bring another vehicle over. I need to bring a couple more vehicles over. Normally I have all my vehicles over anyway. Doing some crazy stuff again. Probably because I hit the pedal. Just fighting against my my controllers. I didn't want to unplug my other my steering wheel because it's in the back of my computer. This is easier. I have easier access to this. And normally I use my Logitech F710, which is a nice controller, but it costs you. This controller costs you. You know, I think I ran. I think this was like $50 for this one, $40, something like that. And then I got two more that were 25 original price, but I found them at Walmart for like $11. Why? Because they were on clearance. Like I said, you got the budget. You got to find stuff. You have to learn how to budget. You know, being honest. I mean, if I do pay top dollar for something right out the gate, that's only because if I know that if I want to put all the wear and tear on it, then I buy it brand new. The only reason why. Okay, so I'm gonna have to bring some other vehicles over here. I'm gonna leave this here, which is cool because it needs to stay over here anyway. I ain't got nothing over here at all. And I might have lost my vehicle because, just like I said, Mark Libby. All right, yeah, might have lost my vehicles, but you see, the work already has been done. So you know, I've already opened up the map. See what else? See all the map. Normally you will see the watchtowers. All this is open. Okay. So I'm going back in time. I have to go back in time because a lot of this stuff, and I can tell you how I have to, because the game technically has started over when they started doing the logging. You know, more they start putting into the game, then more you have to you don't lose your space, but you do a lot of times lose your vehicle sometimes. And just like I said, I'm juggling between the PTS, which is public test server, as well as thanks Now You're Ready Gaming, better known as Mark Libby. Thanks, appreciate it. Oh, by the way, Mark, I know you playing the SnowRunner. I know you play SnowRunner. I think what would be a nice little thing for you to do is start running the map. I already know you. If you done beat this game, why go and start over and you can just run the map? The update, not the updated maps. I'm talking about the maps that are already created. You know, I was running them for a minute, and then once the game started expanding itself, because when I was in phase 1, I was already you know, we were just stuck in this area. We were stuck in, let me see, I'll tell you. I think it was Michigan first. Yeah, it was. We were stuck in. We maybe had Michigan, Alaska. We had probably to this point, maybe to this point, and then the Yukon came on the scene. Which this would be phase one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this would be phase two. Yukon. Yukon. Phase two would be Yukon. Wisconsin would be 3. Amar. Uh, Don. That's 5, I think. But it's supposed to be at least it's 8. It's technically 8 phases. The 9th phase is going to be Canada, which we should have had that already, or at least especially in the server, we should have had it. Unless that's it. No, that's not it. I think we will. Maybe we do. Yeah, we do got it. It did show up finally. Okay. See my point? I didn't even know. See my game been broke for a minute. So that's why I said every time I started it, it was not starting up. Now all of a sudden they done fixed it. So now they done released it on the PTS. So I can actually go in here now. So I'm gonna go on ahead and go in there anyway. See, so y'all get a chance to see Albany River. That's why I said I was messing around and ended up stumbling across that we are in Ontario now. I already knew we were there. We were on our way, but I just couldn't get in there because the game wouldn't allow me to. So they must have just gave us an update to fix it. I just decided to go right back into the old game and just start bringing things up to speed. You know? So that's all I was doing. And I go back and forth, but this is the public test server right here. So the actual regular game does not have it. So, but a lot of people say, "Oh, well, I don't want the public test server." Fine by me. I done paid a lot of money for this game. So you think I'ma just not enjoy the benefits of both games? That makes no sense. DLCs. I'm talking about season passes because I done bought all the season passes. I got all the season pass. I just had to pay for a season pass and found out that this was the season pass. So I had to pay it. That's where the $40 come in because I paid 25 for this to get this. So we in season 3. See how fast time is going. We done already went through at least 3 years, close to 3 years. It's about to be going on year 3 with this game already. Okay, it's been out since 2020. Okay, if you look at the link, you'll see that it's been out since 2020. Just being straight up. So time, while we're messing around, bull jiving around, time is moving. We've been dealing with this situation for going on 4 years now. It's about to be going on 4 years because it started in 2019, Texas. It went full blown in 2020. Why? Because March 13, 2020 was my actual last date of me working where I was working permanently, but that I was working from 03 to 2020. It still took me 3 extra years to deal with life and deal with situations where I had to get my life straightened out physically and mentally and health wise. Extra overweight a little bit. I had risk issues. I still have other issues, so I had to get those things in check. I just had a ex coworker just passed away last week from a heart attack. Going to another job that I could have went to, and it's probably not as hard as what I'm doing, but because he had health problems, he didn't need to be doing that kind of work. So now he's now no longer living that. He left his grandkids, he left his daughter. To your point. So you can selfishly forget that these folks that we It's because we so hard up for to be making money that we forget about our health. Put our life on the line for a few pennies, and then all they gonna do is replace you. You've been a good worker at that stage, but the newest place, and he was making double what he would have been making where he left. But that's how life do you. You get to your certain plateau, and that's it. And sometimes you don't even get to that point. Yeah. So y'all get a chance to see the newest. That this is season 9 right here. I mean phase 9 with the season. I think it's season 9. I think that's what it is. Well, I know it's Ontario, Canada. That's why you see the fire axe. So now we're going to be actually dealing with other vehicles, which I didn't even go through all my vehicles because I actually did allow my other vehicles to show up. Then you would have seen the newer vehicles for this map. Okay, so now we're going to be in Canada. Okay, we're going to be in Canada, and now we have to deliver water. So we're going to be dealing with pump trucks. We're dealing with forest fires. So that's where it is forestry. You know, those are actually burnt logs that you're dealing with that are being transported. So now we're moving. Yeah, and every DLC, everything has to be paid for. It has to be paid for. You know, to understand that. Yeah. So I got probably maybe another hour, another half an hour, maybe hour, maybe. Depends on the situation. If nobody comes in, nobody supports, and they cut it. You know, they unlock the map a little bit. That's mainly what I'm going to show y'all how to do. Unlock the map. Your first thing is to unlock the map. Now, I don't know. Now, I think other phases I did, and if you look back through my videos, I sent a link for my videos so y'all can see all the work I've done on this game with mod as well as no mod. Okay, because I didn't know the game actually had mods. Then I started finding out, oh, we got mods. Then this is making it. It wasn't like I couldn't play the game. You know, it wasn't like I couldn't figure it out. And just like I said, the tires, all that stuff makes it different. But you got to buy the stuff. That's the thing. You know, you have to buy the stuff. You have to make money through the contract in order to buy equipment or to make the vehicle better for you to be able to get the objectives done, which is the contract. So you have to put in. So it takes money to make money. It's crystal clear stuff. Crystal clear stuff. And I'm sure I automatically shared this cross. I got this cross posted across my personal page, and I'm looking at it on my live producer page as well as my gaming page. So there's 3 points that I'm looking at this on Facebook. It's not. I had to restream. Restream was too much, only because it was not giving me my value. It was supposed to have me stream across YouTube as well as Twitch. It did not do that. It had me still having to do the work, more work. So it's like instead of me, it's like me trying to let's say build a house with a toy hammer. That's not gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeah. And the ones that just reacted, those are gamers. Those are fellow streamers. And I support them well, just like they support me. When I found out that they're streaming, I should try to support them as best as I can. And a lot of times it's just a basic light. Basic light. It ain't even about the freaking money. It's the basic light. Because a lot of these folks work for a living. They make money. This is their outlet. This is their hobby. It's like I used to deal with RC cars and trains and stuff. That's all a hobby. So It's what it is. And a person could always come in here and talk. You know, I'm always. This is part of my podcast. This is podcast. This is my podcast. Nobody wants to talk about anything, but the whole point is I don't talk about politics. Why? Because it's a messy subject. It creates more problems that I want to deal with, and I don't want that on my page, on my gaming page. I can create a podcast where we can talk about this stuff, but Facebook might not like it. I may have to put it on another platform. So that's the reason why I just stick with the gaming, and that's it. Try to stick with the gaming. I talk about a little bit about life lessons. Keep it moving. Hope you enjoy the game. If not, game like I think I was playing a game, playing ATS. Game kept crashing. Didn't matter to me. It's still footage. It's still footage. I still got you to look at it. That's what it's about. I still got you to look at it. And then you only required 3 seconds? Well, 3 seconds? 3 minutes. Well, I've seen people pop in 3 seconds. You only required the 3 minutes. And then you can go. That's what you have to do. You don't have to share it, even though Facebook, a lot of this is the algorithms of Facebook. The more that you share, the more they respond to you sharing. It's simple. It's just like we go out to eat. We tell a person about a good movie, a good food that we eat. We say, this place has a seafood boil or whatever it is, and I recommend you go over there and try it. That's word of mouth. This is what this is. This is word of mouth marketing. This is the background I come from. I wasn't just a worker. I was a business consultant. I was a business person in more ways than one. When I was a cab driver, I was an independent contractor. Ran my own company through a company. Okay? For 5 years until 9/11 hit. When 9/11 hit, that was the end of that. When one door closed, I went into another phase. Wasn't even a CDL driver at the time, but I drove professional. My career, yeah. Then I went and got my CDLs, found out how to get my CDLs through another third party to get benefits. So we'll see what kind of vehicle they give us. And it's probably going to be, not sure what vehicle. Okay, so we got some things to do here. And more likely, I knew that will be, just it says garage features. Some garage features are locked. Why? Because now they're making it more challenging. A lot of people don't like a challenge. I've unlocked this before. I did this in other phases. So this is nothing new. And if you look at my old footage, you'll see it. I shouldn't have to share it. You can constantly share old stuff. You should be able to go into old stuff. Is it choppy sometimes? Yes, it is choppy sometimes. Is it my fault that it's choppy? Sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not. I even showed a video of me on my with my my face up there. Where I actually have the green screen. I still have it. I don't use it. Why? Oh, I did it. Why would I go back and do something I already did? It. That's why I don't like to go back into the game and try to finish up work that I should have finished. But because of the way the phases kept coming, I had no choice. So we was getting phases like it wasn't even yearly phases. I'm talking about a couple months. We were getting another phase. We were getting another, and if you pay for the season pass, that's the way it goes. Some people couldn't afford it, but it was an investment. That's what was supposed to help grow the channel. At that point. So now, let's see. So you see the truck store is locked, the customization is locked, all that stuff is locked. So we're gonna look and see if I got a vehicle, and that's what I'm talking about. This is where I use the mod, where I can unlock the game. See the point? So there's mods here, and I can actually go mods only, or I can go normally off. So I'm gonna use my mods. I'm gonna always use my mods, but my DLCs are right here. So that's an old DLC. That's an old one. That's an old one. 813. See, all this stuff is all default. Except for this one. This one's probably a mod. This one's a mod. This one's a mod. I think it's a mod. But normally it'd say if it's a mod, it was a DLC. But that's more likely probably the original truck, the default truck. So normally I would come in here. I can use this, and I don't need. And if you notice, a lot of my vehicles have tires, winter tires on them. Why? Because they come from my other. So more likely they probably took my truck and put them right back into the garage. So that's what normally happens. You lose your truck sometimes in the game. You know, that's why I try not to have stuff. If I do have a vehicle, I try to make sure there's nothing on the vehicle. Okay. So DLC. Some of this stuff is throughout the phases and throughout the through the season passes, you get this. And also there's additional fees for the DLC. Some of the DLCs, this DLC I got for free a couple years ago. When the game first came out, this is a free DLC. So a lot of stuff, you know, you can't even really use. You know, it's sort of useless, but it's not useless because you have modders that actually have modified the game where they allow you to be able to use the vehicle. This is another one of my trucks. But see, that's why some of these trucks already have in-game. And I'm going to steal. What's going on? What's going on, Mark Liddy? What's up? Yeah. Hey, when you get a chance, check out some of those new maps, bro. I know you started over the game, but I think I mean that's something that I want to start back doing. But because the game is moving at a pace now, because this is season 3. I had to pay for season 3. I didn't even know I had to pay for season 3 because I didn't even know season 3 existed. I thought we were still in season 2. So I had to pay for season 3, which is phase 9. So, but I know that you were trying to you wanted to start over. So I would have just advised you to actually go into the new maps, the maps that other modders had created, and try those and use those. So that's what I was doing at first, and then it was cool, but then the phases started coming out, and I was like, well, I might as well go on ahead and stay with the game, you know. And that's why I'm sort of behind, because I had all these trucks I've used in the game, and I either use it individually or I use it together. That's why if you ever see my footage, you'll see multiple trucks being pulled behind each other, or you would see 2 trucks, then you'll see 2 more trucks being pulled, you know, and I will pull them along, you know, I drag them along right behind each other. 2 will be going up, and I'll go and get the other 2 and have them catch up, then bring, you know, and I keep going through the map like that. That's how I used to, and then I used to unlock the watchtowers. I did everything according to the order, the way the game is designed. The game is designed to bring out the scouts. The scouts are there to scout what? What is a scout? The lookout. It's the one that actually is the vehicle that actually goes. It's the first responder. The first vehicle that goes out to scout the area. Y'all heard of sports scout? Same thing. What is a sports scout? Sports scout is an individual that are scouting out players for their team. Simple. It's simple stuff, you know. And this thing actually speaks on a military standpoint, okay? Because that's what it is. It's military aspect. That's why you have deploy right here. If I deploy, I can deploy that vehicle, which is release the vehicle, or I can actually sell it, or I can retain it. Retain is put it back. See my point? So retain. Now retain can have multiple uh, 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 definitions. Retain could say keep in your mind, or put in your mind, or keep in your mind. Deploy means push out, throw out, throw it out. That's why they deploy. It's all military. That's why I sort of understand the military. Never went to the military, but I understand the whole concept. First name last, last name first. And I know Army time. Some of the stuff I learned as I was a cab driver, and I dealt with people, that were military, dealt with people that, the whole job aspect is based on that. Sometimes it has Army time, sometimes it doesn't. All right, now said on that, let's see if I can find. I want to find the vehicle that I got, the new vehicle. That's what I want. Now, technically, I would use this. Now, technically, because I'm at level 30, because I put myself there. Because I knew it took too much time to get there. That's why you see all that money. Normally, you'd only give you, I think, $1,500, and you have to make all that money up just to be able to upgrade the truck. It takes too long. I don't have that kind of time. See, here go another vehicle that I'm gonna use, that I can use. But I'm gonna bring out some scouts. If you notice, I got the best of the best vehicles out. I don't got no unrealistic trucks. I got trucks that's gonna do the job just like my tools. I got tools to do the job. That's what it's all about. Okay, so we're gonna bring out the scouts first. And normally, I think I may bring this out because I haven't tried this one yet. That's almost look like my van. So we're gonna deploy it, so we can go on ahead and I'm gonna put two of them out. Well, no, I can't even. I forgot I gotta unlock the watchtowers. So that's mainly what the object is, and it's always been an object. Oh, I can't even upgrade it. See my point? So technically, I'm tail out. See my point? But I'm gonna use the vehicle the way it is. Okay. So let's see how far we get. See how the map looks. And luckily, that's a OBS crew truck with OBS. That's a modding team that actually put this mod together. So I'm a fan of, and they have done an excellent job with modding this game. See, I can go that way, or I can go that way. I might have to go both anyway. To go either way. So I got 3 watchtowers, one over there, one over here, and one over here. Okay. So I think I can get another vehicle. If they can let me get another vehicle. I normally have at least 2 vehicles on the map to help me along. 25, I think. 25. I think it's discounted now, bro. Hold on, let me. You on Steam or you? I think you on the Steam. I think you on Steam. I can look it up. I'm just messing around. Like I said, I think you on Steam. I'm on Epic Games. So, but I'm seeing. I think I would have probably benefited more if I actually got it on Steam. But the thing about it, the craziest, I'm gonna tell you a story about Steam. Steam didn't want to bring. If you notice, if you look through my games, I got so many games. I ain't even got all these games in. And then ever since we got the dedicated server, that unlocked all the dedicated servers. Okay, so that's why it looked like there's a lot more stuff. Now on the SnowRunner, now Epic Games was the first ones to come out with SnowRunner. It made sense for Steam to come out with it because it came out with Spin Tires first, then it came out with Mud Runner. You know the point? They didn't want. They didn't. They thought they were. They thought they were better than that, or they thought they were. They didn't have to do it. So Epic Games took up the slack, and now all of a sudden they taking the back seat. You know. So that's why. And I never bought it on what's the name now. It's still regular price on here. See, it's $30 here, and the season pass they did discount it a little bit. So season year 3 anniversary edition. I don't know if that's actually accurate, and that's not accurate. This that's just the bundle. This is the actual bundle price. See, 24, 24, 24. So if you already done bought, it's the same all over across the board. It's just giving you an opportunity to buy all 3 of them if you want. Just like I said, a lot of stuff already cost, and I didn't buy it on this. I'm gonna show you where I got it. I got it on Epic Games. So I'm gonna show you Epic Games. That's another reason why I like about this game, because I don't have to deal with Steam tabbing out too many times. So technically, if you buy it on Epic Games, it's even cheaper. That's what I like about Epic Games. Plus, I have free games. I get a free game every week. Couple games every week. Free games every week. This game is $16.49 for this game. The only thing I didn't like, well, at first they fixed it because every time I would buy a DLC, they would make me pay more money. Let's say instead of you paying for one tax, they had you paying for multiple tax because if you had to buy another DLC instead of them just saying, okay, well, you add to the cart and then they give you the opportunity to buy more stuff, which they fixed that finally. Because I know somebody was crying about it. I would have been crying about it too because it didn't make any sense. How y'all was just ripping me off, but at the end of the day, they compensated. Why? Because I'm about to show you why. How they compensated. This is another reason why I like about Epic Games. And Epic Games had just came out not too long ago. See how they bundling this stuff up? You get free games, and I'm about to. Do I got a free game again? Oh, I get a free game today. Did I get this one? Yeah, I already got this one. So I get another free game because the day is Wednesday. Yep, I get another free game after tomorrow. Yep, so do. So I'm gonna show y'all my library. These are just a quick launch. I got so many darn games, it's crazy. All these are recently purchased, all of them, every one of them. And if I actually break it down, if I can give y'all a closer look. And every game that you see on here, look, I got the Hunter Call of the Wild for free. I didn't pay for that game. Didn't pay for that game. On Steam, it it's trying to install it. I don't have no space on my computer. I just keep it on my keep it on my account. Alright. When you create an account, you'll always have the account, and you just pass the account to your family or to your kids, or you have them give them access to it, which that's the way you do it. So all these games are mine, every one of them. I just don't have them installed. See, every one of them. I even got look at that, every game. There go Mud Runner, every game. Yeah, and you see it says recently purchased. Hitman. I even got Fortnite. I didn't even want to run. I didn't even want to play Fortnite because I knew that a lot of people was gonna be. I wanted to change the pace. I even got GTA. I think I got GTA for free. I got Borderlands for free. All these games I got for free except the Snow Runner, and then you see my public test server. So I had, see, that's what's running now. I have 213 games. 213 games. So since 2020, since the game first came out, and first when Epic Games first established themselves with SnowRunner, this is how many games I got. I haven't even installed. I can't install all these games. I only got 3 main games that and I don't even play this game anymore. I play more Snow between these two and ATS and ETS, and play my train game. Yep, I even got Among Us. I got every game that Steam has with Star Trek. I don't have room. With Blair Witch, all this stuff. And I just got it. Look at it. NBA 2K, Overcooked. I got every game, almost every game that Steam sells. I got it for free. Saints Row. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I told you I'm an opportunist. The only game that I've actually paid for that I know of is SnowRunner. The rest of these games were free. It just still gives you the opportunity to say, okay, this is it still simulates you buying the game. It still has to do that. It still got to say, like, let's say, if I go over here, if I go to the store, to the game store right here, and go to free games, because even at first they was going to take this down. That's what made me start buying. And I have two accounts. I have an account, and my wife has an account. She has a wife account in her name. Now she doesn't have SnowRunner, but she has a lot of the free games, and it's on my other computer. So it was the family computer, okay, and it's on that hard drive, and this will be coming out tomorrow, and I'm gonna grab that tomorrow. And every chance I get a new game. Okay? And those are all the free games. So if you're on Epic Games, this is what you get. Being on Epic Games. That's what you call marketing. That's what you call marketing. That's technically what you call word of mouth marketing. So that's all they did. They have set the pace. And a lot of these games is $30, $20, $10, $15, and so on and so on. See, here go another one. See, I'm about to show you. I'm about to order it. See, I ain't paid a dime for it. Click 000, and it'll be in my email. They send me a confirmation that I made my purchase, and that's it. Now it's in my library. I can install it now or install it later. Told you. And that's another game I just came across. Fantasy Star. It's just I don't have enough room for a lot of stuff. And then some of these games I miss. Look at Sims 4, Rocket League. There go PUBG, Battleground. Yeah. And I just come across that, and I forgot to go back through my free list to make sure I had all my games. Yeah. That's all I do. I'm an opportunist. All right. Let's see. Moving right along. Somebody else, one of my other buddies is on here somewhere. There's a couple people that I know on here. I know this person right here. There goes Dawson right there. There's my buddy Dawson. He's on here. He's not on here in here now, but he got a couple games. There's another buddy of mine right there. Like I said, it's around gamers. See my other buddy. That's my wife right there. even though it's under me, but I just put it under her name because it was for the kids. The kids, I was supposed to be creating a kid atmosphere for them with the computer. You know, one of my computers we got that was donated to us. I had went on and I didn't finish putting I put the graphics card in. It's an older graphics card, and it was strong enough to run ATS, but it's running on internal graphics. I got to go back to Micro Center. By the way, I got to go to Micro Center anyway to get my free SD card, or my free jump drive, whichever one I decide to get. I got a coupon for that, and I need to get some more gloves to be able to go into computers, the static electricity gloves. Yeah, but these are all the people that are friends, and many more to come. You know, and I'm friends with everybody. That's it. All right. I'm gonna try to. So we already had an hour and a half already. So I just showed y'all that much. I'm about to go ahead and see if we can let's get some of this unlocked a little bit. Oh, I can get another vehicle. Okay. Ooh, see how this works out. And technically, I should have something. I'm trying to find the actual new vehicles that we got. That's one right there, but that's a DLC. I mean, but it's a mod. Or another vehicle. Even though I can't switch over to the what's the name, I can use it. So I can leave the garage with it. And this is how I figure stuff out. I strategize how to figure this stuff out. This is the only time that this is the time, one of the times that I think, you know. Okay, let's see. Another vehicle, mine. That's a nice vehicle right there. I don't know if I'm gonna use it or not because I can't put anything on it. So I need stuff that's gonna do the work for me. See how that one's already set up? That's what I'm talking about. But technically, I think we only can I might as well grab that. Grab this one at least. No, not this one. This one. Because it's already got what I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna send my scout out first because that's the only you're technically going out there blind, and you need to have your other vehicles out here on standby until you can see different. See, I'll bring out two more scout vehicles. So I can't even we ain't got no truck store. We ain't got no trailer store, no nothing. So I forgot the other season that we had where we had to build the garage. I did that. I don't think I finished it, but we did it. I think let me see, can I? No, I ain't gonna let y'all see it. I already showed y'all what I was gonna show y'all. We're gonna try to get some work done here. Okay. See, some of these vehicles don't have no cab. I mean no bed. So that's why you don't see me getting them. Now I get this one. So I know this one's gonna do the job. Because I got a trailer attached to it. So that's gonna be another one of my vehicles. So let's see. Need one more vehicle. The fire department, see? So here are your contracts. This is some of your contracts. And you don't have to necessarily unlock all of this. I normally just go with the flow. I go with the first thing first. I try to activate. That's once I get that service center done, then I unlock the customization, the trailer store access, and the infrastructure restored. That's the thing that you're trying to do. You're bringing life back into the map. The map already is dead, so you have to bring life back into it. And I'm gonna accept that, accepting my contract. Now I gotta complete those two in order to unlock these. So I just go as far as I can go. These are all locked up. So I still got work to do. You can look at them, but that's as far as you can go with it. So that gives you an idea of what else is out here. So I'm gonna go on ahead and explore. So that's now you sort of understand why I use the scout, because that's what I'm using first. Scout to do the job. So let's see. Let's get into the garage again. Grab another scout. I'm trying to figure out what other scout do I want. I'm trying to find the other vehicle so y'all can see it. This is probably it right here. No, that's something else. I have to go through them one by one, unfortunately, so y'all can see. All these vehicles are chassis. But there is a vehicle on here that's an actual fire vehicle, and I'm probably going to have to unlock it. That's probably the deal, part of the deal too. Is to unlock it. This is probably going to be my other scout. It was already set up for it, or whatever. Alright, let's go out. Let's go. Alright. Feel like my, what's the name went back out there again. Alright, stop playing. Yeah. Public test server, sometimes when you first get your you first open up the map, it's all kinds of little issues. Switch trucks. Pull these trucks over here, these big boys over. Have these boys on standby. See, all this got to be rebuilt up. See, so this brings back memories of what I had to do. I had to put this back together. So that's why you need the cargo to start building it back up. I think it was the tank. I know it was one that had the Tara truck factory. That was the one. Those that actually play the game know what I'm talking about, but y'all don't know. Y'all just don't know. You know, that's why you do your research. Follow me. You know, follow my lead on what to do. And then you can also look this stuff up on YouTube. So I normally have my trucks already set. I'm gonna get the other truck, get my other trucks, and put them over out the way. So. Sometimes I gotta figure out how to use the controller sometimes to get to the next truck. Yeah, just on it. There I go. Because I'm in the camera, that's why it wouldn't do it. Allow me to do it. Okay. This other one out. These are my muscle. When I'm ready to go ahead and start putting some work in, because I'm gonna need the equipment. And that's all it is. It's a strategy game. It's a thinking game. That's all it is. See, I got this one with a winch on it. I mean, not a winch, a crane on it, because that one doesn't have a crane on it. So it's already ready to work. Shut that one down. Let's bring the other ones out. So I got 2 scouts, 2 heavies, and I think I got maybe 1. Okay, this is the heavy too. I'm gonna set him over to the side too. I never know when I'm gonna use him. Set him right over here. Now I heard that this is supposed to be the most easiest map right here. Now technically, I can actually load one of these on top of that, and I might do that anyway. I don't know if my Western Stars can fit on there. So I'm showing y'all technically if I actually had default truck, but it's harder with default trucks. It's just much harder. But you got to have a strategy in order to do it. Okay. Now, technically, I don't have any ramps. So, I was supposed to put ramps on here, but because the garage is broke, I can't use this. So, I can still use it, but I just have to, because I have, you can actually add a crane on here. But because I got to unlock the map and do some other work, I ain't going to be able to use it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and hop in the other vehicle. Oh, Chevy. I got 6.5 in that boy. That's one thing I like about this game. They do not play when it comes down to the realism. Let's see what's underneath the hood. I want to see what's underneath the hood. Oh my goodness gracious. That don't make no sense. That is what I'm talking about. That's what you call customization. Look at that. I think I'm going to take a picture. Well, I don't even know where my pictures have been going. I've been taking all these pictures, and they still gave me, I only still got the same amount of pictures that before I actually found out where the shot file is, that I still got those same pictures. So I don't know what they do on my pictures. I'm going to go ahead and close this hood. I would use this to, but I'm going to use this because it's more military. I'm going to switch over to this boy. It's already ready to go. I'm just going to bag up to it. There we go. Start her up. Pull her along. This is all I do. I mean, you always have 2x2. This is a good concept if you got kids. You got multiple kids, 2x2. So I'm just technically just opening up the map enough where I can see how far. I don't necessarily need the watchtowers. I can still unlock the map without them if I really wanted to do it. But just choose not to. The watchtowers so that it gives me a little bit more edge and it's easier. I mean, technically that's part of the algorithm of the game to unlock the watchtowers. So we're gonna see how much we unlocked already on the map. So you got the police department over here. Wish I would have went that way, but that's okay. I'm going right probably because I'm more likely I'm probably unlocking this a vehicle. Sometimes you unlock vehicles if you just do the scouting part. Only thing I wish there was a save, a way you could save the game on your own instead of waiting on them to save it. But it looks like this is gonna put us at 2 hours. Then you got the gas station already. Cool. Which is very important part of the map. A lot of people don't know the. All right, new objective. So I gotta drop off some fuel here. So I gotta probably drop off a tanker. That's why I said you explore as much as you can. And if you stay, and the easiest part is staying on the map. Do not go off road if you ain't ready for off road. I go off road. I mean, because that's what I do. I mean, I'm always breaking the rules. I don't care about the rules. It's coming down to me playing the game. Now I can go that way, but I'm gonna go this way. Crap and giggles. Yeah, technically they didn't. In reality, they didn't give support for the G27 wheel. They did it for the G29 and anything else. 920, the Phantom, and any other any other wheel that's new. So G27 and G25 are old wheels. G25 is an older wheel than the G27, but I rather had, well, even with the 25, between the 25 and 27, they're different. I wish I would have been able to use the lockout to turn this shifter into a sequential, into a tap shift, but that was the whole point. Now we about to bypass that little thing that we seen on the map. I mean, when the game was trying to start up. So I don't know which way to go, so I'm just gonna go either way. May go up. I'm gonna probably go down that way. It looks interesting down there, so I'm gonna go that way. Normally I would split these trucks up, and that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and have this one explore down here. About to open up another objective. Contamination removal. So I'm gonna accept it. But I'm not gonna do it yet because I'm still working on the zone. We're working. I'm just sort of going in blind. I'm not even really doing the contract. But I'm gonna go in and take that other truck and actually do some exploring. Let's see what that says, because we're supposed to have some new cargo too. Yeah, that's where you make So now we back to making stuff again. Oh, how nice. Oh, I knew they wasn't gonna make it as easy as what I thought, but it's cool. All right, now we're gonna go. I'm just, and the thing about it is, I couldn't if I made a mistake and had to recover, I couldn't. They're gonna have me recover to the next garage, which is in another mount. Turn this boy around. Old Chevy, Fox Chevy, 90 series. Reminds me of my van. That boy slabbing. Look at that boy sliding all over the place. What is that? I guess I'll go down there and see what that is. See if I can unlock some more contracts. I'll stumble across some watchtowers later. But this is what I normally do. I normally do exploring. I start exploring everywhere. Okay, this is the water tower. Okay, great. Some of the stuff I had already seen because I actually seen it on somebody else's game. Because I didn't. That was before I actually knew that I had to pay for the season pass. That's how fast time has went. And it wasn't the whole concept of having to pay for it. It was just the whole concept that I didn't know. I forgot. It wasn't really in my mind to be having to pay for it because I didn't know a year. Ooh, we done came right. Oh, okay. All right. Just met up with my other truck. I just unlocked that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn around. You got that loud horn right there, that truck horn. See, I see look inside. Oh my God. Man, they do an excellent job on these inside these trucks, man. That's the fun part about SnowRunner. People don't realize there's a fun part to this game. You can't let it get frustrating. That's anything. You got another. That's some water. So then more likely I'm gonna have to unlock that truck. I know I'm gonna have to unlock it. I haven't even seen it yet. And normally it will let you know if you gotta unlock it. Alright, cross the bridge. Alright, so we do have to unlock something. So I gotta bring some equipment over here. Now you sort of understand why I had the other vehicle. Because I already know the objective already. Alright, so I'm gonna accept the challenge. So I'm gonna still explore as I go. We almost coming to 2 hours, so that's probably where I'm gonna end up stopping at because I need to get my rest a little bit and take a nap. Got somewhere else to be, some other obligations to uphold. So, all right, so let's see. I think I should have went the other way, but that's all right. I opened up a lot of ground. Now, what I might do is I may bring another scout in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring another scout in. Left side, so forward. Got a Montero Sport, which is the Montero Sport that actually took over my truck. That's a 90. It's a 90s version, but they made them from 92 to 98. Then after 90, let me see. I think they stopped making them, and then they made them in they made them. They still made them. They was mainly overseas more so. I think I may bring out this Dodge. Oh, and that's the thing that I don't like. which I'm gonna probably end up created by TNB Invalid Bread product of TNB Custom. I got this truck and I forgot the textures and that stuff on it. Can't use it. And I like that truck too. That's why I was gonna get it. But this one would have been nice too. That's somebody else. See how these guys drop the ball when they come down there. So I guess I'll go and go with this one, this crew cab right here. See what this truck is like. I have to get that too. It's deployed anyway. As long as it's got a bed on it. Because a lot of these trucks already had modified. So that's going to help me in the long run. That's why you always have your trucks already set. Because you never know what the objective is going to be. Alright, let's grab some more trucks. I may go on ahead and use this Hummer. I haven't been in the Hummer in a minute. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I'll use it. Yeah, this is already modified already, so put that one to work to go on the. So I'm gonna try to have them going on all four corners of the map. It's only got all-wheel drive, but that's alright. I'll use it. I'm gonna take this to go the other way. See, I've a couple of times I made mistakes and took the bigger vehicles through the harsher terrain, but when it comes down to scouting, you need the smaller vehicle. And I think I got chains on this thing too. That's probably why it's acting all funny. Alright, got another objective. And if you notice, that boy got the super modified motor in it, because this is one that I put together. That's why I said you got to make the objective yourself. Gotta have backup vehicles, and you can take your truck with you. That's what I like about the game. Take your truck with you, your modified truck. Alright, let's go further. Forgot to put my copyright thing in there. Don't own the music don't own the rights to the music that's being played. Because I think I did 59, 47. So I gotta make sure I'm over 2. Oh, we need to put this boy in 4-wheel drive. Lights on. Then I don't have my def lock on here. But it still does pretty good. This is just my 3rd wheel. We've got another job over here. Normally y'all would go into a lower mode. The wheels are kicking too much. So you normally go use your lower gears so you can maintain control. Alright, gonna grab that. Abandoned transport. Let's see what that says. Oh, that's Scout 800. somewhere around here. That boy got a low motor in it. Wow. That 5.2 in that boy. That boy is loping. Okay, look like I'm gonna have to climb up in here. Go this way. And this has always been the fun part. Just exploring. That's probably why I like snow running so much. So we got water over there. But we about to go this way. We got another water tower. I'm gonna see if there's a lot of times you got to go over to the water tower, make sure there's nothing over there. Now there is a tanker. See. So now we don't just have fuel. Now we got water. That's the water tanker right there. See, that's the new tanker. So a lot of times when if you're using the you have to discover the trailers in order to use them. It's the way the game works. I mean, it's the algorithm of the game. And you just got to strategize and sit down and the thing about it is, when you're playing a game, it's footage. If you're tearing, I mean, if you're not, man, I got so much footage of me making so many mistakes in the game and don't care. Didn't care about it. As long as it was footage, content. I just wish I was alive when I did it, but I wasn't. So, that's why I'm trying to be as live as much as I can. But I'm trying not to bore anybody with the content. So sometimes I can do too much, but I like to showcase my content. That's all I like to do. I mean, normally you have to winch yourself. I'm about to go into low mode. And it look like the lighting has changed too. Look like they did some upgrading on this map compared to all the other maps. The algorithm is definitely different. Music and all that stuff. Alright, so let's see, which way should I go? I don't know. Try to go as far as I can go because I can't be on here all day. There are other things I gotta do. And this is, I don't know how tomorrow gonna be, and then I'm gonna try to see if I can possibly get some things done, outside work done possibly, but I probably won't get a whole lot done, but try to get as much done. Boy, normally you stay off to the side, winch. See, that's where the death lock would come in. I tipped over, I still can get out. See? That's why I picked certain vehicles and I have them already built for what I want them to do. And then I'm using the controller, so it's a little bit more challenging with the controller because I've been using the steering wheel for a minute, but I still can use it because I try to go in between both of them. And sometimes I think with the public test server, anytime the update comes in, sometimes it takes a minute for it to recognize the steering wheel, especially if it's not one that's part of the support. So I'm always scouting and checking around, looking around. I'm gonna get rid of this. Supposed to get rid of this. I'm not picking that up. If I was gonna do anything, I was just gonna do this blind. But we technically over our time. So I need concrete blocks and wooden beams. I mean metal beams on it, not wood beams. So we technically help in the fire department. So the fire department needs to be rebuilt. The Ontario administration needs to be taken care of, in the way Moose Mining Limited has to be compensated too. So normally I would take my biggest vehicle and I'll find a way to get around here. But sometimes it don't even pay to do that. It just pays to just do what they tell you to do. Especially when this is all deep water right here. So I'm not gonna be a super explorer. I'm gonna probably finish this out right here. I'm gonna leave this here. Find another. Probably take one of my other vehicles. I normally keep vehicles like this in other areas, so whatever is close, they'll be the one to do the work. And I may still put this one out here anyway. And it's all-wheel drive. I could have got a straight modded truck, but man, some people say, "What's the fun in that?" But I'm showing y'all how to actually strategize to play this game. And you can play it without mods, and you can play it with mods. And they even did you better by actually creating a hardcore mode where you really gonna be suffering. You know, it's gonna be similar to what we doing here, but they make you pay for everything. Which I may try to do that just for giggles, you know, just to see if I can handle it, if I can get through whatever, as long as it doesn't conflict with already done did. A few more minutes. And I wasn't inflicting that much damage because I had a couple of damage mods. Alright, we're going to keep on going here. See how far this truck can go. And this will set me up for the next phase or whatever way I decide to go. So I'll unlock the rest of this map here. Meaning this part of the map. This reminds me of Black River. Yep, but this is gonna be it. I mean, on all my pages, I appreciate all the support as much as you can do. You know, you can't do no more than what you can do, so I ain't gonna hold it against you. But you know, I'm just life lessons. You know, you want things to come your way. You have to. It's like you can't do nothing with a closed fist. You got a closed hand, nothing can get in it. So you gotta let, you know, you don't know what kind of inspiration you could be bringing. You know, and I'm trying to build up a community of like-minded folks, entrepreneurs. Because this is what this is. This is like entrepreneur thing. You know, because technically they make you. I mean, you're supposed to. You ain't supposed to pay taxes on it yet, but you can. You're making content and we're making money. Already got a new vehicle, so now they bringing this back. So they done went back. I think there is a Canadian, so they just went like to the other side of Canada instead of. So I see this is back. So I'm gonna need that to if I don't have a start at a crane. So they just technically went back in time, and you know what? I ain't even finished with that region yet. All right, I think that's gonna be enough here. I'll hop in and just. All right, this will be it. Call it a day. All right, go ahead and get off here. I got other things I gotta do. Give me a nap in. I got barely 55 minutes. Oh, there's other people playing SnowRunner. Great. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go with this Tan. He only got 423 followers. The other person, they got 4.7K followers. And then there's somebody else who got 432K followers. They don't need no help. They doing well for themselves. So I'm gonna go ahead and send do a raid for them. And, yeah, I'm gonna send it. So if anybody on either of my platforms or pages, personal page, you want to go and support them, you can. It's up to you. Hashtag CROC342 raid. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye for now.